But talk about, getting into this point of the season. You know the drill. It's business as usual.
Yeah, you just kind of hit on the head right there. I think it's just another tournament. Obviously, this is the biggest one. Like Maya was saying before, it's like nothing like it, and I'm a lot more excited this year than I was last year. Not that I wasn't excited, but I think going back there and kind of, finishing the job this time, having some unfinished business to take care of is something that, I'm looking forward to, and it's like super, I don't know if it's, might be nerves. I don't know what it is. It's just a good feeling to have of excitement. It's like a lot of, I don't know, whenever I think about it, whenever I visualize this, this entire week, just been thinking about it, just being on the mat, under the lights, hearing the crowd roar, it just kind of gets me pumped up. So, like you said, job's not finished yet, and we're looking forward to it. And all of our guys are going to be there too. I'm going to look over. I'm going to see Chris and Julian cheering me on. So, I have a good feeling about this tournament.
Yeah, I remember sitting right over here last year. We all talked, and it was. It's crazy. That's been a year ago, by the way. I get grayer, I get older. What's going on? But and how loose everybody was, and it was almost like you had this premonition of like things are going to be good. Like, this is going to be a great weekend, and I feel like there's that same vibe right now. With you guys, and because you know what to expect, like, hey, this tournament's ours. Mm-hmm. What does it say about this program? I mean, all 10 guys, that's never happened before. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, I think it's what Coach Mike said last week right before AIWAs is we should all be at peace now. I think we all, even last year, it was kind of more of a chill vibe. We were very calm before the tournament, and I guess it goes back to that saying, calm before the storm. It's like we all put the work in, hay is in the barn, is what we like to say, and, there's no reason to, I guess, have any other emotion. It's just you're at peace, everything's done, and it's your time to put everything out there and, really show yourself. Honestly, it's for your team as well, but, throughout the season, it's an individual sport, and we all have things we want to prove to ourselves, which in the end combine into a team effort. And, I think we're all super, I think the same way I'm feeling is the same way Chris is feeling. We're just super calm, very focused, leading up to it. So, again, all 10 guys, I think we're all in the same mindset, same mission. I think we're going to do good. I think, just like last year, I just have a feeling it's going to be a good tournament.
When Saturday night hits and guys be on that podium, to me it's like all the work you guys have done, all the execution you guys have done, and now it's just like this is part of the finishing the story this year. I've just put that period on the end of the sentence. And I'm excited for you guys.
Thank you.
For you in particular, world medalist this year, incredible season, the off season, and then come back and rank consistently in the top 10, top 8 throughout the year, and getting a chance to showcase that for everybody. And now with 1 year of eligibility left next year, the talk is that obviously with the Ivy League and all that, the circumstance with that you'll be heading elsewhere. Just sum up your time here at Cornell and what it's done for you.
Yeah, well, that just brings me back down memory lane. That's crazy. My time here has been great. It's probably the best, not even probably, it's the best years I've had in my life, for sure. I've developed friendships that I never thought I would, relationships I never thought I'd form with, random people in class that I would never met if I didn't come to choose here. And it was just, honestly, it was a dream come true, because this has been my dream school since about 6th grade. I used to come here where there's a camp this summer. There's a camp this weekend that we're hosting, and I was one of those kids that went to that camp, so I would come here with my high school, sleep in one of the houses they offered us, or a hotel or something, and I've always wanted to be here. I would, see Gabe Dean, and I would see like Kyle Dake, and then I'd see Mike, and then, all these great wrestlers that I wanted to be a part of one day. And then, it's funny because when they were recruiting me, when Mike was recruiting me, I immediately committed. They was like, hey, we want you. So if you want to come here, tell us now. And I was like, okay. It was such the easiest decision of my life. And just the community here. I mean, people make fun of us because they're kind of middle of nowhere out here. But it's like, you'd be surprised how how nice the environment is here. You know, it's like we have a nice college town. The student body is really nice. Everyone kind of gets along with each other here. You never really see any, you know, conflicts in the streets or like, you know, professors are super nice. So I love my time here. It's, you know, as I'm wrapping up the season, you know, after this season, I'm going to be graduating in 2 months. So definitely, you know, might shed a couple tears at graduation or something like that. But, you know, I love this school. I love this place. It made me the man I am today. So, you know, I owe a lot to this place.
That's an incredible story.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not over, you know, just because
Thank God.
the tournament, just because the tournament's this weekend. You know, Mike said it best today when we did our interview earlier, is that you're part of that Cornell family forever.
Forever. So glad about it.
It says so much, you know, about what they're doing here, how they care about people, how they take care of. One of my last quick questions I want to ask is kind of summed up everything right there, with the experience at Cornell and all that. But if you had to, what are some of your favorite memories in terms of, obviously the Missouri match stands out for me.
Yeah.
You've had some great matches here. Coming back just a week ago, beating Dupre.
Yeah.
I mean, just a lot of examples there. But what's in your mind on that?
Just on the mat, favorite memory?
Yeah.
I would say is when actually me and Foka, we clinched the Ivy League title last year at home. And I remember just during that time, I was kind of just like, I wasn't in like the best like space mentally. And I remember just getting that win. I think I had the major we were up by 3, and then I had to get the major. If I got the major, we were up by 7 with 1 match to go. So, you know, I did that, and then Foka got a huge pin, and he was the first person I saw too when I walked off the mat. And I think just personally, that's my favorite memory, just because me and Foka grew up together essentially, and like, you know, made me the wrestler I am today. We've trained since we were like 15 years old. So just walking off and seeing that we, you know, now that we're upperclassmen and, you know, we led team, it was a team effort, of course, but, you know, we contributed heavily to the duel. Was just the environment, it was packed in here, and then we won the Ivy League title. We got hats after, we carried a big trophy, and, you know, I love the fan base here. It gets super loud in the Freeman, and, you know, when you double leg somebody off the mat, and everyone just goes crazy. It's just the best feeling ever.
That,
yeah.
That blast double.
Yeah, I think I love Ivy League competition because, like, you know, there's some rivalry there, and there's some, like, you know, heat behind it, and, you know, and they were able to get the job done. That felt really good for me. So
that was a special day.
Yeah,
it
was.
Really was.
It was great.
And Penn being much improved at that time, their old coach from the 80s, 90s came back, you know, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But they made it ultra competitive that year, but you guys were able to get it done in Yanni's last year. And,
Yep.
You know, and those double legs, you know, certainly I'm going to see this year what you did. You said Jordan Burroughs was your big inspiration on that.
Yeah.
Never forgot that. So, but yeah, man, any final thoughts? Anything I missed maybe? Or
no. Let's go Red. Let's go.
All right.